about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action.
Paul from Carnarvon in the Gascoyne in the midwest of Western Australia. Well, the reason why I just showed you that fibre cement is that we have started today the last phase of our major renovation here in Carnarvon, which is cladding the outside of the building. And what I just showed you was all the cladding. As you can see here, we've started removing the wall sheets, and that wall there is in prep to getting battens put on. As you can see down here, our friendly chippy from Margaret River, Phil, has put the architraves or the pre-architraves ready to put our cladding on. And then what we intend to do is to put battens along here so we can actually affix the cladding on the sides of the buildings, which is a 205 new line product from E-Tech, which is a pre-primed fibre cement. And if you've been following our YouTube clips, maybe asking yourself, what is that structure? Well, as you do, you put an outdoor bathroom on your building, which is what that's going to be. So for all intents and purposes, next time I take a GoPro clip, the wall sheets should start to be put on, and I'll take you through the progress. But this is pretty much the last phase of our major renovation. It's going to take us 2 or 3 weeks, and we're fortunate enough to pick up the services of a mad keen surfer who lives in Kawarramup. He was on his way to Nalu via Kalbarri, put up on Facebook that anybody in Carnarvon looking for some chippy work, reach out to him. So we reached out to him, and he did a bit of work on the way up to Nalu, and then we convinced him to come back after going back to Kawarramup for a week or so, and he's driven back, and it'll be even another 2 weeks to complete the job. So we'll take you through the progress. So a good morning's been had. It's now 12 o'clock, and since my last update, we've battened the whole wall, and we've just put the string line on, and we are about to put the first board on. So we're hoping by 4 or 5 o'clock today we've got at least half the wall cladded. So here's progress.
It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
Day two comes to an end. So we started this morning at 7:30 and it's now 4:30. We're pretty happy with what we've achieved at the end of day 2. We're suggesting that we'll actually have this side completely cladded tomorrow, and then we'll start on the southern end before we tackle more than likely the east end. So good day. Thanks Phil, thanks for a good day. Just after lunch on day 3, myself and Phil cladded it as far as we can on the most western wall, which is the long wall where there's 4 windows. We've ordered all the flashings. They'll be here in about 6 to 8 days. So this afternoon we start on the southern walls, and Phil's already batting it out.
When I'm in this town, stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
Yeah, just giving an update on our last or stage 4 of our major renovation here, just before I go to work in my afternoon shift driving a bus. So I had a shift this morning from 4 a.m. and got home at 8 a.m. Now straight on the tools with Phil. I've been on the tools with Phil all day. It's now almost 4 p.m. in the afternoon where I'll go off to my afternoon shift. But nevertheless, what do we achieve today? Well, let's have a bit of a look. So if you walk up, this is on the western side of the house, and we are yet to get our flashings. The flashings are due here Friday, so I'm assuming that we should have all the flashings up next week. We had our plumber here today, moving the gas line from the east side to the dead side of the house. Yeah, so we've covered a fair bit of ground today. So today's actually day 5, but really day 4, because Phil and I went fishing yesterday for most of the day, and then Phil and I, after we completed the that small panel wall, we've started preparation on the east wall, which will be a huge day tomorrow, Phil. Yeah, so yeah, no, Phil's broken the back. A bit of an update on the last phase of our major renovation, which is the cladding phase. And today we, myself and Phil, did a fair bit on the east wall. Not as much as I was predicting, but I was clearly not in tune with the amount of work that we've done. Phil, are you happy with what we achieved today?
Well, not bad for
A master craftsman and an apprentice. No, I think it's coming up really good, eh? So Phil's off surfing tomorrow, and which is Friday. Surfing up at Nalu and the Bluff probably Friday, and Saturday we'll be back here. Good morning from Carnarvon. So I'm going to say it's day 8, and it's 7:15 on the morning of day 8. And I didn't record anything yesterday, which was day 7. And just to put things in a bit of context, Phil, our chippy from Margaret River, popped up to the coast doing a bit of surfing over the weekend. So we had some lay days, so to speak. So we went flat out yesterday and really achieved a lot. We've actually now got our entire east side wall done, ready for the last 3 boards, which we'll put on when we get and take delivery of our flashing. So fair to say that's looking really good. So we finished the second half of the wall yesterday. What we also did was break the back of the second wall at the back. So we've got probably 4 more boards to put up this morning. Good morning. I'm going to say that it's day 8. Sorry, it's day 9. So I'm going to report on what we did on day 8, and then just give you an update on day 9. So what we completed yesterday was the eastern front wall. That's our eastern wall, and the same deal. So, and the western wall is the same as the eastern wall as far as the status of the project, or the status of the wall. So we got rain due today, so we're not going to do the cladding or putting the flashings on, but they have arrived. However, without further ado, we have now started the outdoor bathroom. Good morning from Carnarvon. So it's Friday the 22nd of August, and it's the second day without Phil being here while we give him while he took a short break to go surfing up at the Bluff. And just a bit of background on Phil. So Phil was going up to Nalu from Margaret River about 6 weeks ago, and he put on Facebook, if anyone's looking for any chippy work, reach out to him. So we did. He came and did a bit of work at our place, including installing the shower screens. And then over a couple of beers, we discussed the cladding of our house. And we landed on, if we gave Phil the flexibility to go surfing, he would drive back after surfing in Nalu, go back to Margaret River, and then drive back to Carnarvon to do our cladding. So that's why you've seen Phil a bit. He's back late this afternoon, and then it's all guns are blazing until hopefully about next Thursday, Friday, when we hope to get all the cladding done. But while he's been away, I've started preparing the wall for painting. Each cladding joint needs to be filled, and also prior to Phil leaving a couple of days ago, he pretty much built the frame for our outdoor bathroom in preparation to lining it when he gets back. So, you know, the vision is that you're going to see mini orb on this inside wall, back wall, and the other side, a shower tray on the right hand side, and the toilet on the left hand side. And as we further go back out, we're going to have a 920 sliding door from the right to the left. We're going to put a small basin where you can see the waste outlet here, and that nib wall is just going to be looking out into our garden. Tuesday the 26th of August, a bit of an update on how we're progressing here in Carnarvon. So just to give you a recap, this is the most southern western wall, all finished, just ready for painting. This is our most western wall. We started our painting, all the barges on. So this is the most, that's the most western wall. The northwestern wall has the capping on, or the barge on, and that wall is now ready for painting. This particular wall faces north. This is our northeastern wall. We just got our barge to put on after lunch, and then that'll be ready for painting. And then this afternoon we start to finish the eastern wall. So we will run the boards, 3 boards and a rip, and then put all the capping on this afternoon. So now the painting of the building, which we finished, I'm going to say on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. However, what we just haven't finished on the other side is the window frames. But you can see here how the colour complements the window architraves, matches the roller shutters. As I walk back, you get a real picture of how it's going to look. The piece of resistance to finish our property is myself and my brother yesterday began installing our numbers. So we're going to actually do a bit of an unveiling for the first number today. And we've got 2 laser cut stainless steel numbers going on, which have been Sikaflexed on the wall. We just wanted to do one at a time. We weren't really sure whether or not this was going to work or not with our configuration, our weights. So we're going to take this off now, and just with fingers crossed it all looks and all works okay.
It's a good day today. It's a good day today. It's a good day to live.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
So the plan was to put up the number 8 today. However, we got fairly heavy rain due about lunchtime to the early afternoon, so we're going to put the 8 up tomorrow. But you get the idea.
Something's gotta give today. It's a good day today. It's a good day today.
We all know what this means, don't we, eh? 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. That's our bag limit of snapper. Now, how's that for a cod?